when the first audio recordings from the Mariana Trench were released by scientists, revealing the deepest place in the ocean that humans can reach, it turned out that the place was not as silent as we had previously thought. There are mysterious sounds here, known as the bloop, that modern human science has not been able to decipher. What we can hear is a combination of strange moans, low rumbling sounds, and occasionally eerie, high-pitched screeches full of mystery and horror. These sounds can make anyone's mind involuntarily think of the two words, hellish noises. We all know that the ocean is blue, and in some places, it can have a special emerald green color. But at the bottom of the ocean, where no light can reach, there is only pitch black. The sunlight can only penetrate 200 meters into the ocean, while the deepest part of the ocean floor known to us is 10,924 meters. Higher than Mount Everest, which is known as the roof of the world. The pressure at a depth of 10,000 meters can crush anything brought down there, with a pressure of up to 1,318 tons per square meter. Here, it is equivalent to 50 jet engines pressing down on a person, and everything is shrouded in darkness and the human knowledge. Therefore, exploring the ocean is like sending a probe into space to study the universe. Humans can only rely on a probe to reach the deepest part of the ocean floor and explore. But in reality, what is happening down there is completely beyond our reach. Under that black color, could there be any other existence, another world, another fierce life that humans have not yet discovered? Naturally and scientifically, life on the ocean floor is at least 3 times more abundant than that of higher levels. Moreover, nearly 2/3 of that life has not been officially identified, so it is necessary to realize that the ocean floor is a much more complex environment than the ocean level above it, with even different, eerie, and monstrous appearances than what humans have seen on land. One American scientist named Sanderson, on a journey aboard an icebreaker to explore the ocean, witnessed a wonder he had never seen before. A 3-meter thick layer of ice on the sea suddenly broke, and a silver-gray bullet-shaped monster emerged from the bottom of the sea, disappearing quickly into the clouds. For someone who spent a lifetime studying the strange phenomena of the world under the ocean, the scene at that time made Sanderson unable to help but make a bold hypothesis. There is a civilization under the ocean, UFOs under the sea. In 1963, while the U.S. Navy was conducting training near Puerto Rico, an unusual event occurred, disrupting the training halfway. At that time, the radar operator discovered a submarine changing its course coordinates and following a strange object. But what astonished everyone was that this special object was moving at an extremely high speed, up to 150 nautical miles per hour. Until today, humans have not invented a modern submarine capable of reaching that incredible speed, with the highest speed usually not exceeding 45 nautical miles per hour. Even more bizarre was that after the strange object dived to a depth of about 2,000 fathoms, it completely disappeared from the radar screen. Could this be a sign of UFOs under the sea? In June 2011, a Swedish exploration team discovered a wine-carrying ship lying beneath the 90-meter deep Baltic Sea. However, all attention was not paid to the rare vintage wines, but to a large circular object that appeared on the screens of ultrasound devices. It is about 60 meters long, 4 meters thick, 80 to 90 meters from the sea surface, and it has a shape similar to a spaceship. All devices such as phones, satellites, and cameras lose signal when approaching this object. It turns out that UFOs are not only on the ground but also lurking beneath the ocean floor. If there was intervention from another creature from the depths of the ocean, then that would also be a plausible explanation for the world's most mysterious missing ship cases. On the morning of January 15, 1968, Israel's state-of-the-art Darka submarine and its 69 crew members departed from Gibraltar in the UK to return to Israel. But no one could have guessed that it would be the last time they were seen on Earth. Early on January 16, 1968, the submarine was expected to cross the Mediterranean through a snorkel. At 6:10 a.m. on January 24, 1968, the Darka submarine transmitted its location on the east side of the island of Crete. The next 18 hours, the submarine transmitted signals 3 times, but did not report a specific location. The last signal from the submarine was at 12:02 a.m. on January 25, 1968. Ultimately, no one knows what happened, as all the crew and passengers disappeared on their journey. To this day, the cause of the accident remains a mystery. On January 26, the British Navy confirmed that the Dhaka submarine was missing and provided its last known location, about 160 kilometers west of Cyprus. A large-scale search and rescue operation then took place, with the participation of Israel, the United States, Greece, Turkey, the UK, and Lebanon. But no trace of the submarine, not even a single piece of wreckage, was ever found. The fate of the submarine and the story of its crew have been lost in the vast depths of the ocean. In military history, 1968 is considered the most shocking tragedy. However, the questions remain unanswered, and science cannot intervene or prove anything. In the same period, the Sun newspaper in the UK caused a sensation when it reported on a half-human, half-fish creature. An exploration ship carrying military experts and scientists caught a small fish-like creature speaking human language off the coast of Cuba. The creature had a human-like head and a fish-like tail. The little fish claimed to be from the city of Atlantis, and it told researchers that millions of years ago, the Atlantic continent extended from Africa to South America before sinking to the bottom of the sea. In the Caribbean region, human fish skeletons were also discovered, with 1/3 of the upper body resembling that of an adult human, while the pelvis and lower body resembled those of a large fish. When forensic experts examined the remains, they came to the conclusion that this was a half-human, half-fish creature. Those directly involved in the study affirmed that the mermaid was not just a creature of mythology or fiction, but a real creature that exists in the world. In 1968, when flying over the airspace of the Bahamas, an archaeologist discovered an ancient architectural structure on the seafloor that appeared to have been created by human hands. In July 1993, US and British scientists discovered a large pyramid about 1,000 meters deep in the Atlantic Ocean, made of crystal and glass. The base of the pyramid was about 100 meters long and about 200 meters high. In the summer of 1992, a group of Spanish seaweed harvesters saw a magnificent architectural structure with a huge transparent dome on the seabed. Linking these events together provides an answer: the pyramid in the Bermuda Triangle. Did you know that the Bermuda Triangle is still called the cemetery on the sea? This is an extremely famous place due to mysterious disappearances. Ships and airplanes that accidentally venture into this area are swallowed up without leaving any trace. But could there exist a massive architectural structure here, with a tight structure and diverse shapes? This underwater city has a 1,600-meter-long stone statue built of large stone blocks, each about 4.5 meters long, 6 meters wide, and 3 meters high, weighing at least 200 tons. The streets are all built of rectangular or polygonal stones arranged in various shapes. The key point of this work is the existence of a crystal pyramid. This special pyramid has a length of 300 meters, a height of 200 meters, and its peak is 100 meters from the ocean surface. The pyramid has 2 large chambers, and seawater flows through the chambers at a very fast rate, creating high waves that surge on the sea surface. Based on the analysis of limestone on the seabed in the surrounding waters of the Bahamas, this structure existed on the continent 12,000 years ago. The construction time was much earlier than that of the pyramids in Egypt. Another valuable hint is that over 2,000 years ago, the Athenian philosopher Plato argued that there was a very large continent in the West Sea, which was the country of Atlantis on the Atlantic continent. On this continent, the scenery was beautiful, the products were abundant, the civilization was highly developed. The people lived richly, and the powerful military was famous in all directions. Unexpectedly, an earthquake with destructive force and then a tsunami hit, causing the entire Atlantic continent and the entire nation to sink to the bottom of the sea in just one night. If what Plato said is true, then from 12,000 years ago, humans have created a civilization. However, the location of Atlantis has still not been answered for thousands of years. With a series of strange structures being found, archaeologists still seem to have not found a unified method of calling this structure. Is it a trace created by human hands or created by nature? Mysterious or strange events always occur in the vast ocean. It is very difficult to deny the fact that there is clearly another world existing under the ocean floor. Many scholars believe that behind these mysterious phenomena, there may be hidden civilizations under the ocean floor,